I'm Luis Pimenta, and I'm here to present the technique of L1-2 PTP. And the line of the incision will be here. Here's the 50-yard line. And if you pay attention to this, the landmarks, iliac crest, 12 rib, 11 rib, and the quadridos. Why I have the quadridos here? I will explain. This is the trick to prevent to go through the thoracic here. Remember, the diaphragm is painted here, and the diaphragm attachment is way inferior to our insertion point. So to avoid to go through the thoracic is a specific technique that we will be explaining here. My incision will be as I marked here. I don't do small incisions because I need to do undercut subcutaneous dissection in this technique. So this is my incision. Then I take a pickup and do subcutaneous dissection. See my subcutaneous dissection I do with a bovie. And why I'm doing this? Because I want to avoid going to the thoracic. So I do subcutaneous dissection way more posterior to this point here. I have to reach this point here and go to the retroperitoneal space before starting the procedure. So it's the two fascial incision technique. Under the 12 rib, see where my knife is going? My knife is here in this very safe area to cross to the retroperitoneal space. Then my left finger goes where I did my subcutaneous dissection. So my skin incision goes here, then I do subcutaneous dissection under the over the 12 rib until I reach the border of the quadridos that you see here, all subcutaneous. And then I will poke here first because it's very safe without peritoneum. And then my finger will come here and push the diaphragm away from this point here. I take the scissor holding my finger 3 fingers from the tip. My left finger goes to the border of the quadridos. Here you can see my left finger going under the 12 rib. And then I poke to the retroperitoneal space, angled 45 degrees, and I poke. Almost can hear the sound. Open aggressively, and then I can really reach first the retroperitoneal space. Then I can actually touch the psoas muscle and start my windshield movement. And then my finger, my left finger, will be touching the diaphragm, the wall of the diaphragm, and I will be doing movements, several movements against the 12 rib in order to push the diaphragm away from my straight shot. So I'm doing these movements here, and right now I can feel that there is no more diaphragm. The diaphragm is all dissected, and then I can go straight to that point again. I can take the first dilator with my right hand to this previous point here. My left finger on the retroperitoneal space, my right finger over the point that I marked in the skin, the 50-yard line, and I go against my finger. I do several round movements until reach my left finger. Now my left finger brings this to the retroperitoneal space. So the direction of my first dilator goes around L3, but then my left finger moves my dilator to the L1-2 disc like this. And then after that is X-rays and checking my position. Right now that I did my movement, I should be close to the level 1-2, and I will check with the X-ray where I am. I'm close, see that I'm really close to the level and the point that I want to reach, a little bit more. So I'm here now in L1, L2 level, and it looks good to me. And when I think I'm over the disc, I drop the guide wire. I check if I'm really in L1, L2 with the AP image, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I am there. It's good always to check with AP if my guide wire is in the disc, etc. So almost caught the end plate, but is right there. So I'm happy with the result. Then I use my 2 next dilators, always using the first fascial incision. So my left finger will guide my second dilator to the same spot, hoping that I really avoid to go to the thoracic cavity. That's the best way to go there and not having to drop a chest tube. Third dilator. And then the retractor. In essence, from now on is exactly the same. My dilator will go over the third dilator here, and I open the retractor, and I will not be in the thoracic cavity because I already get rid of the diaphragm. I push the diaphragm above my field. That's it.